Okay, so it's now March 2026. We're just about ready to refit the crankshaft to the crankcase on the front engine of the 1000 horsepower Sunbeam. It's all come back from machining from formals who have done a wonderful job as far as the white metalling and machining is concerned. The crankcase is ready, painted, prepared. So all I need to do now is, as we've already installed the bearings inside the crankcase, we now want to pick the crankshaft up and then put the crankshaft with its rods attached into the crankcase. And then we can then finish off by putting all the top of the bearing caps in, tighten those up to spec, and then we can check that the crankshaft rotates properly before we then swap the engine over, and we can start putting things like the cylinder blocks, which are in the background over there. Once I've finished preparing those, then we can start reassembling the top end of the engine. All right. Come on in a bit first. Make sure it doesn't slip out of that end. All right, Phil, come in a bit, will you?
Jammed on that.
Yeah, okay. Mitch, can you give us a hand as well, please? Can you operate the crane, Mitch, please? Yep. Keep coming down. Right, you can probably go back a little bit now, Mitch. Okay, come on down at that a bit. Steady. Right, we're in the hole, that one. We're in the hole. This one here needs to separate a bit. Go back a touch more, Mitch, will you please? It's catching on that jib, isn't it? Can you take the back end of the crane that way a bit? Okay. Right, we'll have to come down a bit then.
Down a bit more?
You right there, Phil?
Yeah, I think so. Food's too.
Yep.
What's this one doing?
Yeah. Right, lose that rubber off of that journal.
Yeah, we'll have to wipe them.
That's right in the way. It's not a split one. But it's all right, we can get it from there. There's some muck on there, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's got a bit of glue on there, I think. So. Where's that rod? There. Yeah, you'll have to go up a touch, Mitch. That's better. Yeah, it's going down. You're right there now, Phil. Right, come down a touch, Mitch, will you? Hold it.
He's in.
Yeah.
That one's in the right hole.
That one's nearly there. That one's in a hole. Okay. Getting close. Come on down a touch more, Mitch. Nearly there. Hold it.
Hold it. Stopped.
Yeah.
Right, tipped the
Which one?
bearing. Here.
Whoa.
There.
You right there? Yep. That one's clear. That one's clear. Happy?
Yep.
Come on down a touch then, Mitch, please. Yeah, I think we're just about there, aren't we?
2, 3, 4.
He's free there. All look good there?
It does, actually.
Yeah, just take the weight off it a bit more, Mitch, just to make sure. Take that front one off and get rid of that rubber. Right, let me just try it here.
That we'll have to hold them, won't we?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
There.
We're round the wrong way, don't forget.
Oh yeah, this is the timing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to get used to that.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do, once we've got the caps on, we'll turn the engine round.
Yeah,
so
we're
it's in your head then, yeah. Good, right, I think what we need to do now is put the caps on.
Yeah.
So we've got, it's going to be that way because the oil comes in there, then it goes across to the other one. Is that right on these ones? No, this one might be different though. This end one might be different because there is no...
You can, look, see that hole in the middle there? So you
Yeah.
only go on one way.
You will, yeah. Yeah, that looks right. So, we've got an oil can here.
I've got this.
Got the numbers in the right place on there. 7, 7, 7's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. 6. Got 5 there.
Yeah.
That's not the right way, that one, is it? It's got the 4 up there. And you got the last one there, Ed, have you?
Yeah.
Six. 5. 4. And which way, you got the 1 that side, haven't you?
Yeah, everything, the number is on the numbered side. Yeah.
2 number 2s? Right, and that's number 8 there. Remember, we've got to put this end casing on now before we go any further, otherwise we can't get at it later.
Yeah. I presume it's made in 2 hours.
Which one have you got there? Is this the one here, is
Yeah,
it?
it's not all the way down, I'm just going to get a tap.
Little tap.
A bit.
Okay. Right.
That one won't tap as well.
Yeah, it's all right. It'll go down with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just nip them down. These are the same as the rods. They're at 40 foot-pounds.
Come up there and do that one from the end.
Yep. Still going down?
Yeah. I'm looking at.
You're spinning the nut on the other end's just spinning with it.
Oh, that's why it's doing it then, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. It's in place though.
Right, let's pull them all down.
Right. Do you want to just give it a little gentle turn? He's free, he's free. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's all right at the minute.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
So we can tighten those up properly. We can do that end casing. And then we can flip it up the other side. Oh no, we can put all the balance weights in then, can't we? So these are balance weights for the crank. And we need to attach those to the webs on the crank. We've got one that's up in the right place.
If I come backwards.
Yeah.
Should be, what's that? There's
One
there.
here.
There's one there. Oh, it's a 6.5 dozen the other.
Yeah.
Conrod.
Locked up somewhere. Got it free? That one. Not turning?
Come back. Oh, I'll try and go that way then.
Yeah,
Get one of them.
that'll do. And then we've got a bolt that goes right through, and then we've got two that locate in here, and we've got the tab washers for them as well. So there's how many of those to go on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those to go on. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm very happy with how that went. Crankshaft is now in. We've got to do all the final torque wrench settings for bolting the crank in properly. Then we can fit the balance weights to the crank, and the next process then is to invert the engine so we can start fitting pistons to the con rods, fit all the piston rings, and then we'll mount the engine in a different frame so that we can put it in a position where we can then drop the cylinder blocks onto it from a vertical position rather than from an angle. So we got a couple of weeks work sorting that lot out to be able to get the front blocks on. All the timing casings and gears can then go on, and hopefully by that time the rear blocks will have the new liners in them, and we can assemble the rear liners onto the blocks. So it's coming along. We're just waiting for a little bit more machining to be done.